Hi, my name is Chris Baker with Baker DMM, and this is our video coaching newsletter. Topic of today's newsletter is going to be Fearful Senior. And before I jump into the email that we're going to discuss, I'd like to review a quote for you that I thought of a little while ago. Quote states, "At any given moment, no matter who they are or what they are doing, you can see a reflection of yourself in someone else." And I think that came to me, after I was watching maybe like a Deepak Chopra or Eckhart Tolle video. And actually at the end of our videos, there's a quote by Pink Floyd that states, "Strangers passing in the street, by chance two separate glances meet. I am you and what I see is me." So really that just goes into the whole more spiritual oneness, our essence, our being, our oneness with the universe. And what they're saying is, whether it's from the spiritual leader or from the musician, is that really we're all one. And if you're present in the moment and you look at someone, you're going to see a reflection of yourself in that person. And really the way that this ties into my email, our email, is that I could really try to put myself in this woman's shoes and really empathize with her and feel for her, because she's living in fear because people have been stealing from her. And there's countless people, really no matter what age we are, that can live in fear, but particularly with people that are vulnerable, people that are aging, people in their, could be 70s, could be 80s, 90s, hundreds, people that are disabled, people that have cognitive impairment, physical impairment, all sorts of people that could potentially be preyed upon. And so I'm going to read you this email. It says, "Hello, Chris. It took me a few days to work through the unpleasant documents of the will, power of attorney, etc. I appreciate your thoroughness, but I am not able to meet your conditions. I have not ever, and I am not able to give out any of my account IDs or passwords or data information. I trust you, but I fear the arrangement. Since April, I've been subjected to fraudulent use of my bank account and my credit card. Today, I found out that some electronic thieves have withdrawn many thousands of dollars from my bank accounts. I'm retreating to paying cash wherever possible. Sorry to have caused you disappointment, Miss So-and-so." And so I had received this email on a Saturday night. It's pretty late, after 11 p.m. Eastern time. And the next morning, actually, I called this woman. And when I talked to her, it just was, the email was upsetting, but you could just hear in her voice, she was deflated, she was negative and pessimistic and just really upset. I mean, she wasn't, they'd stolen tens of thousands of dollars from her. And basically this person had no trust at this point. And, as much as I communicate her what I do, what my company does, she still, just because she was so upset and so kind of untrustworthy now of other individuals, she was really closed off to hearing to trying to obtain any sort of support or help. So really the problem here is, it's a couple of things. I mean, you've got someone that doesn't know that there's a service that exists. There's a senior out there that could use help, but they didn't know about the service until after the fact, and now they basically don't trust anybody. And it's a huge shame, because this woman told me she is not checking her account, she's not reviewing her statements, she's not getting online. So she's ripe for picking. And I told her, I said, if you don't start doing this, either yourself or you have someone else like myself and my company or another company that's doing it for you, it's never gonna go away. The opportunity for criminals and thieves and people to take advantage of you, it's still there, and they're still gonna go after you. And I think she understood it intellectually, but I think emotionally she wasn't ready to hear that or accept help. And the key thing to remember here, though, for us that are watching this video, is that the solution is financial monitoring services by a professional financial services firm, otherwise known as daily money management, financial services, financial monitoring. These are the types of services individuals like this woman, that's what they need, and that's their solution. And if we can start educating people early enough and increase our literacy regarding financial matters, people can start planning ahead and getting themselves ready. Like if they just get diagnosed with dementia or Alzheimer's, maybe they're at great stroke risk. Maybe they have vision problems, or their arthritis is starting to get bad. All sorts of different cognitive or physical impairments where when they know they're in the early stages or they might get it, these people in advance can start lining up the help that they're going to need at some point down the road. And that way they're much more preventative, and they are able to get the help that they need early on and not wait until after they've already been taken advantage of it and someone's taken all of their money or quite a bit of their money. So if you found this video helpful, please feel free to share it on your social media channels or with your family or friends or whoever you might think would benefit from watching. If you ever have a question you'd like me to answer in one of our newsletters, please email me, and keep your question requests to about 1 to 2 paragraphs, maybe 200 to 300 words, and I'll try to answer it in one of our newsletters. And if you'd ever like to get my help personally, the quickest and easiest way is to go to our website, www.bakerdmm.com. Scroll to the top, click on Request an Appointment, fill out your information, and I will hit send, and I'll reach out to you in 24 to 48 hours to schedule an appointment. And until then, I will talk to you all soon.